Hello everyone, so the time as I record this is 10:30 on Tuesday, the 23rd of June, 2026. So I will be recording this video to bring you some tragic news that has just come in within the last 24 hours. So you have probably heard of this by now because it's been reported in domestic and international media, but I will be repeating this for the sake of informing the rest of the people or just giving my side to this horrible, horrible news. So at around 20 minutes past 9 in the morning on Monday, the 22nd of June, two students aged 14 and 15 were firing shots at San Jose National High School in the city of Tacloban. 4 people have been killed and 20 others have been injured, all of whom are confirmed to be students. This is quite possibly the worst school shooting in Philippine history, or at the very least, the worst school shooting in Philippine modern history. This has not happened in recent memory, as far as I can tell. So, this is horrible. This is tragic. This is devastating. My heart goes out to the families of those who have been killed and injured. And let me just say that this is really horrible. Like, I cannot believe that this kind of horrendous event occurred in the land that I call home. I never really expected that this would happen in this country. I'll be completely honest, I looked up back then, like a while ago, about why shootings like this are rare in the country, and it seems like that, according to the article, that the reason why these kinds of shootings are rare is because Filipinos are afraid that they would bring shame to their family. But the people who carry these shootings are teenagers. And I don't think they were ashamed in carrying out this kind of horrible, horrible shooting. And I will just say that one of the guns that have been recovered, one of the weapons that have been recovered at San Jose National High School in the city of Tacloban was a 9mm Glock semi-automatic pistol. And according to this article, from Wikipedia, I should say, according to this article, that one of the weapons, the semi-automatic pistol, was given to one of the suspects from his aunt. Yes, his aunt. The suspects were both male. The pistol was from his aunt, who is also a policewoman. And the other gun was apparently recovered or was registered to a security agency in the city of Cebu. They still do not know why these two teenagers got a gun from the city of Cebu, hundreds of kilometers away. So, this is just simply horrible. I know I keep repeating that, but it really is. It's slowly starting to sink in just how tragic this really is. Like, and there are initial reports, by the way, there are initial reports that the motive for this school shooting was online or bullying, just general bullying. So a lot of people have speculated that it probably isn't bullying, but I will not make speculations of my own, as that would be considered misinformation. This kind of toxicity, this kind of event is reminiscent of those school shootings in the United States. That kind of hatred that has been prevalent in the United States has now been brought here in the Philippines. I will make one speculation though. The students, the teenagers, one of whom was an outsider, but the other one was a student of San Jose National High School. Those students learned about how to use weapons, not just from their relatives or from their aunt, but also from social media. And a report from a police chief in Tacloban City have stated that had people known about these warning signs, that they had weapons, they had access to weapons, that they were somewhat radicalized, that this incident could have been prevented. But I'll be completely honest, that's not for anyone to blame other than those who have simply just worsened their minds, who have just worsened their thoughts, who made things a lot worse than it already is. There's no one to blame here other than those who gave them the guns and those who saw them see the guns and did not even teach them how to properly use these guns or how to properly carry out, like how to properly handle these kinds of weapons. So, and I would just like to thank the Philippine National Police, all of those at the scene, because this has only happened yesterday, but we already know a lot. So this kind of swift response is worthy of a praise. And I would just like to thank all of those that helped around the scene, the ambulances, the EMS, the emergency medical services, the Philippine National Police, who have carried out this kind of swift investigation into the matter, since not everyone is prepared. No one is prepared that this kind of horrendous event would actually happen on Philippine soil. So the emergency medical services and the police do deserve, at the very least, a bit of praise for their swift response. Apologies for being incoherent. This kind of news is just horrible. And that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.